Leluden. Is that like a vetiver fragrance? And welcome. I uh I got a bunch of stuff in front of me here. I will be taking questions, do a little Q&A and all that fun stuff like always. But I got a discovery set here. Clean Team, get right. They got some really phenomenal stuff. And eventually I will have them on my channel at some point in time in the near future because out of this little discovery set, I found my signature scent. And I gotta say, this one right here, Berry Oud, is fire. And I have to agree with Soulful Sente. He put me onto this amazing house. And Berry Oud is fire. Hey, what's up, Diego? Intense French Riviera. Nice. Good choice. I like that one better than the original because that one is actually a little more situational to me. You can wear it year round. But Berry Oud by the Clean Team, Get Right Fragrance. It opens up with blackcurrant, strawberry, grapefruit, and the strawberry here is done right. And then you got some pink pepper, ginger, cardamom, and cinnamon. And then you got this really nice patchouli, sandalwood, oud, vanilla dry down. And even though this is just a sample, I get some pretty decent longevity here. Yeah. Yeah, I still have my sample of Intense French Riviera. I do notice I could have took advantage and it's National Fragrance Day with, I think, Mancera Parfums. I think Intense French Riviera, they got the 60 ml full bottles, 25% off. Not a bad deal. Hello to you guys. But Berry Oud, it's pretty good. I've been meaning to explore the Clean Team Get Right fragrances for a while. I've been having messages with the owner on Instagram, and I finally pulled the trigger, and he got it to me within like 2 days, really quick. And I had a good conversation with him, and eventually I want to get him on my channel because I'm curious how he got started in perfumery and what led him to where he's putting out some quality stuff. And I'm a fan of this one. And it wears pretty well on my skin. And I really love the opening. And when it comes to like cherry or strawberry, I'm very finicky. I'm picky. It has to be done right. And so far, Berry Oud is good. Now I've heard their signature is great. Signature black is good. Cherry red. This one looks interesting. I think that one's going to be really juicy. So I got some test strips here. I've never done it that way, so I'm curious to see how that will turn out. So let's go with cherry red. And for everybody who just came in, be sure to hit the like button. It helps out my channel and it helps with engagement. And it keeps this fun live stream going. Cedrat Boise. Yeah, Cedrat Boise, the original, it can be a little harsh. I tend to reach for the Intense Cedrat Boise a lot more because I find it a little more smooth. What was my scent of the day? Honestly, nothing, because since I'm doing a live stream and I'm going to be spraying a bunch of stuff, it would be pointless for me to spray something. So I didn't wear nothing. But yesterday I wore a fragrance 2 days in a row that I bought from Stay Fresh Productions. He had a really good spring sale going on, and I think he still does. And I got this really amazing fragrance by the 7 Virtues called Patchouli Citrus. It's quite masculine, definitely grown up, but it's different. Something about it intrigued me. I blind bought it and I gave it a full wear that day. It's kind of moderate, maybe 6.5 to 7 hours, but I'm still testing it. But I like it. It's really good. Okay, so I'm gonna spray this one here. By the Clean Team, we got Cherry Red. So let's see what this one has to offer. And these little atomizers here put out a nice amount of spray. Oh, that is really good. You really get this ripened cherry. I pick up nectarine. Definitely juicy here. Definitely. It's got a little bit of citrus there. Maybe a bergamot tucked in the opening. It's pretty good. I like this. But it's kind of powdery. Something powdery here. Vanilla, caramel. I think there's oud. No, not oud. Orchid. I like orchid. Not many people use orchid in fragrance. This is good. This is good. So this one I'm smelling here is called Cherry Red. This is like a playful fragrance. You got patchouli, sandalwood, musk, and a tonka bean and amber. This is pretty good. I'm liking this. Shit, I would take this over everything. Oh, man, this is good. Get a couple more sprays there again. Risasi or ice? Ice is good. Risasi Hawass, the original, is good, but I don't know where you live or your climate. I would go with ice. It's a more juicy take off the original. Better for summer. The original can be kind of off-putting with cumin. I didn't care for the original Hawass. A lot of people raved about it. I like Hawass Ice more. But so far, my favorite Risasi Hawass flanker is Verde. That's my favorite so far. Cherry Red. This is pretty good. And this one is going on skin. I am liking this one. Let that dry down. Definitely a lot of juicy cherry here, like fresh cherry, like picked off of a fresh cherry tree. That's the kind of cherry I'm getting here. This is good. But I find this, playful. Kind of like, doing something with your girlfriend, sitting at home, relaxing. Well, yeah, they are pretty cheap and synthetic, But at the same time, a lot of Louis Vuittons are higher quality synthetics too, compared to something natural like some of the Creeds that are high quality but natural but don't last much, except I think two of them that I own actually perform pretty well for me. But, as a content creator and reviewing fragrance, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well check out some cheap cologne and niche and all of that. But I'll tell you, I have a short coming out next week. And I gotta say, I think the best niche fragrance I smelled this entire year is probably my favorite niche fragrance that I got so far. What's up, Dutch? Yeah. Everybody has their preferences. People like cheap clones, dupes, whatever the heck you call them. Then you got people who like the original stuff. I'm in between. For the longest time, I've had budget friendly until I got my nose on the originals and I bought decants and samples, spent time with them. Then that really made a difference. Would I still own Creed Aventus to this day? Absolutely. Man, this is really good. So, Cherry Red by Get Right Clean Fragrances. This is pretty good, kind of playful. Yeah, I could see that one being a nice summer evening scent. It's pretty good so far. I like that one. But it's not as, I think, the best they did so far as Berry Oud. And that one performs the best. So far these two are pretty good. Now, a buddy of mine who isn't in my live stream, Soulful Sensei, said their rose is really good. So we're going to check this one as well. And this one is called Rose Special. So let's get another tester strip and see what this one is all about. Get a couple of sprays here. Oh, okay. He's definitely right about that. This is gas. This is good. Really good. Kind of smells different for a rose fragrance. Citrus, cardamom, pink pepper. I get something lactonic here, like a milk accord, jasmine. Some kind of other rose is here. Different type of rose, but I'm getting like tuberose, ylang-ylang. And it's got vanilla, tonka bean, caramel. This is good. This is really good. I like this. For a rose fragrance, this is a little different. A little outside of my element when it comes to a rose fragrance, because I know what I like when it comes to a rose. I prefer darker rose fragrances. And like something from Essential Harmony. This is good though. This is fire. You're thinking of picking up Imagination. And which other would I recommend? From Louis Vuitton? L'Immensité. If anything, if you're going to buy a Louis Vuitton and you're fully committed, I would get Lemensite. It has a little better, it has better performance than Imagination, and it performs better. I would definitely gravitate towards Lemensite first, because you could wear that one all year round. Same with Imagination. To me, it's not like some of the older batches, but they, I would definitely go for, you gotta like tea, you know? If you're not in the tea, I wouldn't buy it, but I would maybe do Meteor. It's a little cleaner, refreshing, very situational. Or I would go for Lemensite. It's got some nice ginger, grapefruit. And it has a bit better performance. I still have my sample, and I get more hours of wear out of that one. Imagination, I get maybe 7.5, 8 hours. Lemensite, I get past that. I'm like around 9, almost 10 hours on skin. I'm not saying you're probably gonna get that, but I would start with Lemensite or Meteor and go from there. Those are my recommendations. Is there a difference between BR540 version or the clear version? BR540 extract. Yes, Lovers is really good if you're into a greener element. The dry down's straight fire. BR540 extract is like that sweet bubblegummy sweetness. It's really, really sweet. The other version, I never got my nose on it, but the extract version, it's like yes and no for me. I'm not crazy for BR540. I don't really need it because I, own Mancera Instant Crush, Intense Instant Crush, which kind of gives me better longevity. But if you want to go for BR540 extract, which is the red version, you'll get your money's worth out of that, but you're going to pay a lot of money as well. But I think the BR540 extract would be for like winter and fall. And I think the original would be something you could wear, throughout spring, maybe summer. And yeah, that one that Dutch did say, that one is a better version of that kind of DNA. Hey, what's up, JJ? How's it going? If you're going to go for that BR540, I would definitely check a discounter, or maybe just get a sample and sample it before you fully commit. Buy both versions, sample it, get like what, a 2 mil decant of both. Go from there before you fully commit. Yeah, I tell you what I want to get, and there's some others I've been looking to get in April, but I'm not jumping at every single one. What I want is Nishane Kiragos. I'm definitely gonna get one of these fragrances here from the Clean Team Get Right. I'm probably gonna get Berry Oud. And I'm gonna take advantage of this sale that's coming up next month around the 23rd at Dillard's. They got a fragrance event going on, and I'm gonna go up there. There's a couple new designers I want. However, I'm probably looking to get another Zerjoff, and I have my mind set. I want to get Zerjoff Torino 25. I've really been enjoying that one. So far, my favorite fragrance that I've gotten this year, far as plum and cognac goes, I gotta say, I really like this one. Vivamore Forbidden Temptation. I've been wearing it quite a bit, and this one delivers for me. And I gotta say, this is probably the best one I've bought so far this year. And not just because it's a collaboration with Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I like Angel Share, and I like Scent of Wood, Plum, and Cognac, and I get both in this entire fragrance. So I'm happy to have this one. And speaking of the devil, I won another giveaway off Instagram. I got a message from one of the other guys that I follow, and like always, Dutch is always tagging me in the free giveaways, and I always tag him. And just out of the clear blue, I won another free giveaway. Imagine that. And half the time, I don't always participate in these free giveaways. Because lately, my weeks have been getting busier, and I just don't got time for all of that stuff. And just not too long ago, 2 weeks ago, I won something off somebody's live stream. Just 2 weeks ago. So shout out to TLTG Reviews. Second time I won something from his channel. And I'm still waiting on it, and it'll get to me eventually, but I'm not in a rush when I got other stuff coming my way. And lately, I just been spending time with my discovery kits, checking out all these beautiful fragrances. And we're going to jump into another one here from Essential Harmony. And this is, I believe, their D's future release. It's called Cranberry Blaze. So I'm curious to see what this one's going to be like. And I got to say, when it comes to a custom discovery set, she definitely takes care of people. 5 mil decants, that's a steal. Hey, nice. Now, I could already smell this. I could smell this just putting my nose up here. This is fire. Man, is this good. Really good. And I didn't even spray it yet. That's awesome. A couple of sprays. Man, is that good. I pick up cinnamon, picking up some spice. And I do pick up that cranberry. This is like photorealistic cranberry here. And you get this spice, I get florals. This is good. This is totally different. I don't have anything remotely close to any of this in my personal collection. That I'm gonna buy soon, a full bottle. This is phenomenal, man. And for her prices, for a 50 mil, you really can't beat that. $45 plus tax, roughly 50 bucks. And thanks to Dutch here, he put me on into this. And I could say this much, she's got some good quality. And she does amazing stuff. I like this. Okay. I'm going to jump on that. I like it. And I know on the back of this, the notes are on the back here, but I'm curious to see what I even got right. Okay, so cranberry, apple, cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg. I was close. I did figure there's cranberry, apple, nutmeg, and all that. But it's got this smokiness here. It's kind of reminds me of like that smoke accord from Leather and Smoke. This is pretty good. This is different. That's good. That's a good one. Rose Special. So, I'm liking that. Let's see what Dapper has to offer. I'm certain I'm gonna like this too. And let's see here. A couple sprays. Wow. Okay. This is different. Get another spray there. Man, this is so good. God damn, is this good. This is another good one here. Wow. Hi, you're from Germany. Nice. What's the weather like out there? Okay. Essential Harmony. Dapper. This is definitely Dapper here. Kind of getting like a butterscotch type of scent, but like a dark honey. There's like really dark honey here. This is fire. I don't even know what I'm smelling here, but I'm getting this like buttery butterscotch something. What am I getting here? Ah, I was right. Butterscotch is what I'm getting. I pick up the butterscotch more than I pick up the rum and cognac. I feel like the butterscotch here is kind of overriding the booziness on paper. So I'm gonna spray this one on skin and get a better reading. Sometimes spraying on paper isn't all that accurate. But let's see here. Oh, you got a package coming from D. Can't wait. Nice. I'm still waiting on mine. I think I ordered what? The last time I talked about you, I think I pulled the trigger on Plum Noir. Okay, now I'm getting this rum, plum. I'm getting some, I'm getting rum, cognac. I'm getting butterscotch, vanilla, cedar, amber, musk. This is pretty good for being called Dapper. I can see the name fits this one pretty well. This would make a nice winter fall fragrance. This is good. That is good. And it kind of reminds me of like going to Aurora Farms in Ohio to this like what is it? This like snack shop that they have. I think it's called Harry and David's, and they sell this popcorn that has like, you know, it's called Moose Tracks caramel popcorn, but they have butterscotch flavor, and this is what's coming to my mind. Okay. Uh-oh. Something just fell. Yeah, I like Dapper here. I definitely will be having a lot more from Dee in my collection. I really like her work. I like her creativity and what she does. This is good stuff. Man, I would, no lie, I would take some of these over Mancera. That's hard for me to say, but I would. I would take Lemon Drop over the original Cedrat Boise. That's just my opinion. I was looking at Lemon Drop. I'm curious about that one. It looks really interesting. And that other one that you mentioned, I think it's Quantum. I would like to check that out. But I'm liking Dapper. Figaro is good. You know, so far I pulled the trigger on Plum Noir. That is my most favorite. The other ones I would like to get is Dapper, Figaro. I want to get maybe Midnight Rose, Arctic Storm, and some of these others. This is good, but I wouldn't want to wear this during the summer, especially in Ohio where I live. It would definitely be a little more cloying, but during the fall, I have a 5 mil decant. I'll be giving this a full wear during the fall time for sure. And Cranberry Blaze, that's phenomenal. That's some good stuff. Oh, yeah? She's got some new stuff coming, throwing out some heat. I'll be waiting. I mean, this is just the beginning, what I'm getting my nose on, and by the reactions in the flesh, I really like this stuff. Like I had my brother, not even, maybe a week ago, I had him check out Arctic Storm. He sprayed it on skin, and immediately, 20 minutes later, he's like, "How much is this stuff? I want a full bottle. This is phenomenal." He's like, "I would take that over half of these Manceras that I own." And even though it's only been probably a couple weeks since I've had these, Arctic Storm, I got roughly close to almost in the 10-hour mark on my skin. And that's pretty good for a freshie. So she's got good quality and she's not very expensive. I think $52 tops is what I paid for a 50 milliliter bottle, and I'm good with that. So I can't wait till that full bottle comes in. And that's just me being 100% honest. And thanks to this guy, he got me into some good stuff. So I appreciate that. And Plum Noir, I'm probably going to wear that tomorrow because the weather's kind of crappy by me again, rainy, kind of chilly out. I really love Plum. That is my favorite. So I already smelled all the other ones. Let's talk about another fragrance line from, what's his name? More Dates and More Plates, who's in the fitness. He's got his own fragrance line out, and his line is Intelligent Fragrances. And we're going to talk about some of these that I have out in front of me here. And this one here is called, let's see here, Intelligent Gold. I sprayed this one the other day, and what I can tell you about this one is it's kind of like a rich and deeper take on Dolce & Gabbana, the one, with a little better performance. And it definitely kind of reminds me of the original, the one by Dolce & Gabbana, but deeper, richer, a little better quality. Still good. Still kind of different in the opening. You kind of get that slight DNA, but then there's a twist. It just goes a different direction. But either way, it's still good, mass appealing. And one thing I like about this here, Intelligent for a Discovery Kit, it comes with, I think, a $50, maybe, yeah, $50 voucher that goes towards a full bottle. And I know TLTG Reviews and Fragrance Dude been talking about them, so I pulled the trigger and bought a Discovery set so I can at least check some of these out. And so far, 3 of them I wouldn't mind owning and pulling the trigger on. Intelligent Silver is my most favorite. It doesn't remind me of anything else out there. You know, it's fresh, it's got aldehydes, mass appealing, something I can wear year round, very situational. It's a really nice fragrance. Intelligent Platinum, it's definitely like fruity, playful, yet mass appealing. Fun scent. Definitely you could wear year round as well. Spring and summer. The other one that I did get my nose on, and what's the name here? Cobalt by Intelligent. I get Blue Day Chanel vibes all day with this one. Nice. Speaking of that, I do have Zaharoff, the Oracle, laying here in front of me. I'm eventually get to that. But Cobalt by Intelligent, it's another good one. Can't really complain. It's not a bad scent. And the only one I really enjoy is Intelligent Silver. And I wouldn't mind grabbing a full bottle of that. And yeah, I got a sample of the Oracle. I didn't want to, get a full bottle because for the longest time I was on the fence. And I ended up just getting a sample because so I figure we spray the Oracle here and see what it's about. And I know some people are happy about it. Some people like it. And here goes nothing. It's different. It's not bad. Yeah, I could kind of see what TLTG Reviews is saying with the opening. It's got this nice, fresh citrus opening. It's not bad. But do I need a full bottle of it? No, not really. It's not bad. It's okay. To be honest, it's all right. And I kind of have too many fragrances with this kind of opening. It's not bad. It's decent. It's okay. It's not my favorite. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I'm not like wowed, blown away, or, like truly impressed. It's good. It's decent. It's not bad. But I'm not jonesing for a full bottle. I don't know. I mean, I own 16 from Zaharoff. And sometimes you're going to have that where, it happens. But it's not bad. Maybe I'll spray it on skin, see the difference. I do like the opening. It's pretty good. Oh, nice. That's cool. What would be a good spring summer fragrance to wear? Depends what you're looking for. Niche, designer, budget friendly. Right now, I think my favorite fragrance that I could will be wearing quite a bit that I got in not too long ago is Mansera Vetiver Sensual. Year-round fragrance, signature scent, not crazy expensive. I think so. I think it's been out a couple of months, but I want to see how it is on skin. I kind of get a better reading that way. The opening's good. Yeah, I have that out here. Thanks to Joel, I pulled the trigger. All right, the Oracle by Zaharoff. I do like the opening. I really get this nice, clean citrus. Definitely something else going on with it, but at the same time, I kind of have too many, other fragrances that kind of remind me of the opening. And I just don't need a full bottle right now. Vetiver and Wood. Yes, I've been hearing about that one by Sense of Wood. It's not bad. I think, you know, I think the Oracle's pretty good so far. You know, my current mood or impressions may change when I spend some time with this. But for the most part, I do like the opening. I can't really rate it at the moment, but I'm gonna spend a couple of days with it, do a review short and all that fun stuff. But so far, it's pretty good. And let's see what else here. I got this not too long ago, and it came in the mail, and I took advantage of Stay Fresh Production spring sale. He was getting rid of some fragrances. This caught my eye, and I've been wanting this one from the Seven Virtues for a while. Patchouli Citrus. And the day it came in, I gave it a full wearing. And it's a moderate performing fragrance. And I like the opening, kind of spicy, does lean more masculine, and definitely on the mature side. It's got a little bit of florals, but I really like the opening, and I like the patchouli in this fragrance. It's pretty good. How does berry oud smell? It's pretty darn good. That was the first one I checked out the day my discovery set in came in. It opens up with this really nice strawberry, citrus, and black currant, and some pink pepper, a little bit of cinnamon, and you got cardamom. It's smooth. I like it. And I really like the dry down. And one thing I like about berry oud, I think within the first maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and once the heart notes were like coming out on my skin, I was still picking up that strawberry at the top as the heart notes were coming off my skin. And for a sample, it lasted pretty well on skin. I'm I'm definitely gonna take advantage and pull the trigger and get a full bottle of berry oud. I like that. And once once the owner is back from vacation, I'm gonna be talking to him a little bit more, see what day is available. So, I did ask if I can get them on my channel on YouTube, give them an introduction, interview, asking some really good, important questions, and ask him how Barry Oud came in the picture and where he is today, because I'm a fan of this fragrance house. Clean Team, Get Right Fragrances. I like the quality. They're pretty good. They're not super expensive. And I didn't smell all the rest yet, but so far, Berry Oud Cherry Red, it's pretty good. The Rose here, Rose Special, because I know a lot of people like their rose fragrances. This one's pretty good too. But Berry Oud, I like the best so far. Rose Special, that's another one I wouldn't mind getting a full bottle of for sure, because I like my rose fragrances. And the Purple Label, this is another good one here. Kind of has this like slight tropical opening with that pineapple, and then you got some citrus, but the heart, it has this really nice coconut. And I gotta say, I like coconut, but not in every fragrance. I like it in Mancera Holidays. But this one, when I got my nose on it, man, full bottle worthy for me. The Purple Label. It's got this juicy, ripened pineapple, like you just cut pineapple right in front of your face. Man, that's another good one. And I've been seeing a lot of people talking about this one, so I said, you know what? It's time for me to buy a Discovery set, check them out, and I'm a fan of them. And I think I haven't smelled Coco Loco, and you are entitled to your own opinion, but I like this one. And I like the heart. And I really like the coconut, lavender, and jasmine and iris in this one. Yeah, I'd probably get a sample of Coco Loco. I mean, so far, my favorite from Zaharoff is Seraphim Blue, Seraphim Red, Precious Treasure. I like Ross's fragrance, Sun-Kissed Island, Seamless Soul, Iberry, Royale, and the ones Joey Cannoli had. Those are my top fragrances by Zaharoff. And I'm starting to run low on Seraphim Blue. And I'm gonna have to get a backup. I'm half empty. But I've been getting the other fragrances that are really growing on me that I really enjoy a lot. And so yeah, I'll probably get a sample of Coco Loco, check it out. I do like citrine. Citrine's really good. I do like it. I do like citrine. I have the lotion. And let's see. Rosé is probably my number one rose fragrance so far. Number two would be Louis Vuitton Elves. Number three would be Black Rose Halfetti. But I have a personal connection to Elves from Louis Vuitton and why it means so much to me. But I still have some other Zaharoffs to check out. Royale X, Tabac, and the other version of Leather Tabac, because it doesn't have birch tar in it. I still need a bottle of Bloom, Coco Loco, Citrine. So I'll be buying all the samples soon. And I do hear Coca Local's pretty damn good. And I'm curious because, some notes, depending what they blend when it comes to a coconut, I'm iffy. It has to be done right to the way I like it. Guerlain Aqua. Yes, I have Aurum. I forgot about that one, but I wear that one during the fall. Aqua Allegoria Coconut Fizz. That sounds good. Who's that by? Is that by Guerlain? There's some other ones I want to check out that has coconut. I think this is another one. It's on somewhere bookmark on my phone. Guerlain, whatever, however you say it. I've one from them. Caraco Bay, yeah, that's the other one I have bookmarked. I want that one. I think that has coconut. I hear that one's really good, and I would like to check that out too. And the Oracle here. It's getting a little better now. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a little different. I can see the Oracle so far after it's starting to open up, be a nice year-round fragrance. Not bad. I'm gonna have to do my full review on this. That's getting a little better. It's definitely changing up. Man, is that good. It's actually good. So you see, my first reaction, it was okay. But now, it's actually opening up and really performing. And it's getting better. Man, that might end up in my collection. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's the other one, Malibu Party in the Bay. What's the other one by him? Junglescape, that's another one. That's on my list. And I'm going to pull the trigger on the new Les Beaux Narcisse that is out. Some people are disappointed by it, but after I seen the scent profile and what I was looking at, I know I'm going to enjoy that one. And I definitely want Polo 67 Extreme. And what's the other one that I got my nose on when I was at Dillard's? Bad Boy Absolute. That is definitely going to be my next designer. I'm definitely going to be pulling the trigger on a couple new designers. What I really, really like that I did get my nose on is Imperial Armani Power of You for women. I like that better than the men's. And it's a nice tropical like opening. Beautiful fragrance. I find that one better than Stronger With You Powerfully. That one I want too. So we'll see when it comes April. I got a lot of other things and other obligations going on too. So I'm not going to go crazy with buying a bunch of fragrances. I want to get probably a couple designers. Maybe another niche from Xerjoff. I want Torino 25. After I've spent time with my Discovery kit, I want Gibeon. So over time, I'll be getting some new stuff. But for the most part, I have 8 new pickups, and I've been getting my money's worth out of them. And so far, I think my favorite, all-time favorite budget-friendly cologne is this one since I got it. Spectrum Chill. I like this more than Luciano Coastal Breeze. I really like the opening. I really like this one a lot. I still gotta get my full review out on it. I've been wearing that for a couple of days. Yes, it is. Yeah, I was looking at the scent profile with Xerjoff. Gibeon has my intention. I want that new Xerjoff Louis Rosé. I still have my sample on that one. That is phenomenal. And as much as I can admit it, I'm starting to turn into a Xerjoff junkie. I really like Xerjoff. So I definitely gonna pull the trigger on Suspiro Deep Ocean Amber 2 coming up soon. That I definitely want a full bottle of. Sadly, not a lot of people talk about that one, and so many people slept on it, and it's a good one. So, and I've seen something else that Olfactory LLC has that I want by Boadicea the Victorious. There's something I want as well. Deep Ocean Amber. Yeah, I like that. The dry down is phenomenal, but I really enjoy the opening with that LME Ambret seed. I really enjoy that one. Hey, what's up, Kicks? What's good, man? Agatha Adani. Sounds good. I feel like maybe I'm wrong, but the Oracle kind of has this like high-end designer feel to it. The way it opens up with that citrus and this warmth comes out, it's pretty good. It's not bad. Have I heard of Dubai Musk Alhambra? No, I haven't. I think I have a sample of Musk Therapy, and I really like that one from Initio. And that's another house I want to check out too. There's a couple I only like from Initio. Musk Therapy, Narcotic Delight, and Power Self. I think it's Power Self. I like that too. Very musky. Definitely mature. A little more complex, and it's up my alley. So eventually I'm going to get a couple bottles from them. Sooner or later. I don't know when, but I want to get a sample of Mystic Experience. I do have I bought a decant though, and it comes in tomorrow. I bought a little decant of Creed Wild Vetiver. So I'm curious. I seen somebody do a review on Instagram about Creed Wild Vetiver. She paid full retail, 500 some bucks for it. She loves it. Her husband loves it. I was talking to her about it. So I bought a decant and I want to check it out. A buddy of mine who does watch my live streams, but he is at work, I know he has a tester of it, and he said it's pretty good. So I pulled the trigger and I bought myself a little 2 ml decant so I can check it out, see what it's about, whether I'll get a full bottle or not. And if I do, I'll probably get a tester because that's all I really need. There's some other fragrances I want from Mio Fushini this time around. I want to get Little Song. I want to get, what is it? Violet Volare. That's another fragrance I would like to get. Oh, so it's amber, sandalwood, dark coffee, musk, and oak moss? Huh. I'm going to have to get a sample of that too. Get a little decant, check it out, go from there. That has me intrigued and kind of interested. And I want to get another Parfums de Marly since I only got one. So far, Cologne is my all-time favorite. And Layton's good, but I like Layton exclusive more. But I'm thinking of getting Castley or Greenlee. Probably Greenlee, because I like greener fragrances. And we'll go from there. But so probably I'm definitely going to get some other Zaharoff samples. Definitely get my nose on Coca Local. I'm certain I'm going to enjoy it. Layton Exclusive is my favorite. I like that one more than the original Layton. Now, I hope I don't offend anybody. I feel like Parfums de Marly Layton, the original, is played out. Not many people go for Layton Exclusive. I like Layton Exclusive more. I really enjoy that one. That one's catered to more of a scent profile that I like. And what's the other one I liked? Habdon is pretty good. Carlisle's pretty good. Percival's okay. Pegasus Exclusive I like. Definitely Sedley was okay, but if I was to get Castley, I wouldn't need Sedley or Greenlee. Yeah, I like those ones. Pegasus Exclusive. Pegasus is good. Habdon. The day I went up to Saks Fifth was the last day Louis Vuitton was open before they closed. They still had a bunch of fragrances out. So I went, and luckily I got a bunch of free testers to take home. A bunch of like 2 mil testers, a bunch of stuff that I wanted. And I got my nose on them, and I think Greenlee's going to be my next Parfum de Marly, for sure. Yeah, Ojan's good. Smelled great on paper. On skin, man, does that one hit. It slaps, it's fire. And what's up, Carlos? And then I did get my nose on some of the newer Bond number 9 releases, I think from last year. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a green bottle. I think it's called Good Oud or something like that. I smelled that one. That was good. That was a good one. So I think I only own one. I only have one Bond number 9, and that is the Scent of Peace Natural. So eventually I'll get around to getting some other Bond number 9s sometime this year. And I got my nose on Unwashed Decision. I really like that. I got my nose on Unwashed the Purpose 50. That is phenomenal. And what is it? Outlands, I think it is. That's really good. And I was able to get my nose on Mind Games Check Please. That is fire. That is a good one. So there's a bunch of stuff I would like to get sometime. You just got Allure Home Sports Super Allegra. Nice. That's a good one. I own it. I enjoy that one. In fact, I think from Chanel, this is my favorite one, Super Allegra. I like this one over all the other Allure Home Sport flankers. It's my favorite one. Yeah, Decisions is beautiful. I really like that one. I smelled it, sprayed it on skin, and a friend of mine who was working at Saks for the longest time, she just hooked me up with a bunch of free testers to take home. I got tons of them in my dresser. So for the time being, I'm happy that I haven't have these testers, and I really enjoyed Decision. The other one that I got my nose on is Timber by Amouage. So there's quite a few. Eventually, I will get probably, you know, depends, probably in a couple of months, few months from here. For now, I'm gonna definitely grab another Essential Harmony bottle. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna pull the trigger on Dapper. I really like that. I really like Dapper. Man, is that good one. Yeah, I know. Ain't that crazy? Did they mess up your order when you bought it? Because when I got mine, a cousin, one of my other cousins on my dad's side, gifted me Chanel Allure Home Sports Super Allegra, a belated birthday gift. That's his favorite one. And he came across my channel and he really likes my content, so he bought me a bottle. And here's the funny thing from Chanel. The first thing that came in the mail wasn't even the bottle. It was a sample of like skincare product I didn't even want. And then a little sample of Coco Chanel or Coco Mademoiselle. I gave that to my mom because she loves that stuff. And then a few days later, the fragrance came in. So why couldn't they just send all of it together in one frickin' package? They're just that lazy. So I wouldn't even purchase from their website. They're just stuck up. I don't get it with them. I don't know. It was just weird. They sent me a little like skincare thing because I do have my own skincare regimen, and I do moisturize, exfoliate, and all that fun stuff. But they sent me this little sample. It's like this big in a big ass box. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, they're definitely gonna market their brand, but the way they're doing it is fucking stupid. Excuse my language. And I had this like big box with this like shredded up paper in there. And I'm like, man, are they getting lazy? And in there was a tiny sample. So I'm like, I called Chanel. I was like, so this is how you guys do your packages. You send out the samples first and then you send the fragrance. Why can't you just put them all in one box all together and ship them that way? She's like, well, this is how we do our things our way. I'm like, okay, enough said. I hung up. Mont Blanc Explorer Extreme. I do hear that one's pretty good. I never really explored anything from Mont Blanc yet. And if I do, I'm probably going to get Mont Blanc Extreme. Now, the only one I did check out that happened to be up at Dillard's was Mont Blanc Legend Elixir. I did not like it, and I walked away. Not my thing. Sadly, that one I did not enjoy. Valentino Purple, or Born in Roma Purple Melancholia, I think it's how it's pronounced. I didn't like it on paper, so I just, something about it. I didn't like the way it opened up. I don't hate it. I don't, the coconut in there was decent, but it's just not something I'm going to enjoy or want, if that makes sense. Kind of like how I feel with Le Mans in Blue by JPG. The opening was great while it lasted, but out came that anise with this licorice spicy tone. Didn't like it. Well, the new Valentino release, I just couldn't really get into it. And when I put it on skin, I was just like, man, it's not for me. So I know some people that like it and they enjoy it. And I'm not one of them. Just got 2 samples when I got my Chanel, but my oh, you got it from Macy's. I never had that problem from Macy's. I've had that issue with Chanel directly. Hey, what's up, Grimlock? How's it going? Man, starting to get dark by me. Okay. Roses Special by Get Right Clean Team. It's another solid winner. So there's 2. There's 3. I definitely see myself getting in my collection sometime. Well, it's not so much, to me, fragrance is genderless, but I get what you're saying. Some fragrances just come off a little too girly, if that makes sense. I had this conversation with, what's his name? I think Raf Zurjov over on IG. And he is right about that. Fragrances are genderless. Because, like some female fragrance I do own, maybe a couple, they smell totally different on skin and smell good. Versus, nowadays a lot of stuff is unisexed. And now it just doesn't really have a label. I find it genderless. And people are going to wear what they wear. But I don't know. Some with cardamom, coconut, iris, and I think there's vanilla. It's the way it was blended, and I'm just not a fan of it. I mean, the only ones I really like by Valentino is Born in Roma, Coral Fantasy. That's my absolute favorite one. And I think I have another one somewhere back here. somewhere back over there. Yeah, it's the other one I like. I like this one by Valentino. It's got coffee in it. It's pretty good. Doesn't last long, but I still like it. And yeah, this is my other favorite one by Valentino. Born Roma, Coral Fantasy. It's got this like smoky apple vibe to it. And if I did get another Valentino, I would probably get extra dose. But nothing against the new one. I just don't like it. It was off-putting. So, well, nice. 9 p.m. night out's pretty good. It's not bad. I haven't really been wearing it, but I like to wear that in the cooler weather. What I've been wearing is this right here. Spectrum Chill. I've been wearing Forbidden Temptation by Vivamore Parfums. I've been wearing this one here. I really enjoy this one. It's pretty good. Yellow Dream. I kind of wanted to get the green extravaganza. I hear it's pretty good. I'd still like to get Yellow Dream as well. Just because, especially green extravaganza, I think it has a really good coffee note in it. Another designer that I really enjoy that I got this year is this one right here. It's probably my most favorite designer that I bought this year. From Givenchy, Gentleman Society Sport. I really, really like this. It still kind of has that powderiness, sharper, but cleaner and grown up. I really, really like this one. So far, it's my favorite designer fragrance that I got. And it has pretty decent performance, and it really does give you that like 2000 sporty fragrance vibe that I pick up from it. So that's one of my favorite designers this year. Even if we had some snow. Yeah, same here. I've just been reaching, like I rearranged some of my shelving and put all like my spring and summer fragrances out in front. And I put all the winters in the background. And I've been enjoying, I got this out in front. I've been wearing this lately. I've been enjoying this. And let's see what else. I've been wearing this one too. It's not the best performing fragrance, but I think a lot of people slept on it. Nautica Blue. Really has a nice oceanic vibe to it. I really enjoy it. And I kind of been revisiting some fragrances that I recently did purchase and not long ago, probably a few months ago. I've been gravitating towards this. I got it last year, the Merchant of Venice Carnival Mandarin. Really nice green. It's like a green herbal fragrance, very citrus forward. I've been wearing this lately. So I've been reaching for my you don't get how it's a sports scent though. it's a nice sporty fragrance, but it definitely does step away from the society line. What I like about Givenchy Gentleman Society Sport, it's slight powdery, earthy, and very green. It's grown up and it's cleaner. I enjoy it, but it's their, I guess, their take on a sporty fragrance. I kind of do pick up that vibe from it, the way it comes off my skin, and it just reminds me of something from the mid 2000s. No, I haven't. I didn't get that one yet. Eventually I will. I'm just not, I'm debating crazy basil or, oh, you got ombre levant. Eh, my brother had a sample of it. I got my nose on it. Ombre levant, it opens barnyard, but once it settles down after 5 minutes, it's like a orange creamsicle ambery dry down. It's beautiful. But I'm not in a rush to get that either. If anything, the next designer I do buy that I want to pull the trigger on is Les Beaux Narcisse. That has my high interest. And I'm going to take advantage of that sale at Dillard's on April 23rd. And I'm going to get YSLY, Iced Cologne, and probably Polo 67 Extreme. And there was two others. Oh, Joe Malone, Hanuki, and Cedarwood. And I want Spice Bomb Metallic Musk. I'll pay full retail. I don't care. But I don't blame you there going to a discounter, but they actually for once have a really good sale coming up then. You know, $25 off, but the more you spend, you get $100 some back off 3 or 4 bottles. I'm taking advantage of that. I'm not letting that go. But, you know, I mean, you'll never find a discount. I mean, I don't see, I don't know, you know, when it comes to new releases and stuff, if you got the patience to wait, good for you. I sometimes do, but I sometimes don't. But paying full retail doesn't really bother me either. Because if I want it in my hands, then I'm going to buy it. And it's not so much the price point either. And it's, you know, it's character, intention, and why I want it, the mood, that kind of stuff. Generally, lately I've been uh, wearing fragrance depending on my mood, the vibe I'm in, what I'm reaching for. And a lot of these fragrances I like the character, I like the vibe. And it's not just about, you know, smelling good all the time or getting compliments either. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I have a sample coming in tomorrow on Wild Vetiver, so I'm curious to see what it's like. And oh, you're in Chicago? Yeah, I have an account with Dillard's, but I'm also friends with a sales rep, and I have her phone number. It's all right. I didn't pay too much money for a decant either, so I'm okay with that. Oh, you're in Chicago. I don't know if there's a Dillard's out there. I don't think there is. But I get it, you know, if you're going to wait, wait. But sometimes I don't want to wait. I just want it in my hands already. But since I got a budget for everything, I've been sticking to my budget. And since they got the sales coming up April 23rd, I'm going to take advantage of that. And since I'm probably going to buy 3 or 4 fragrances, I'm going to get $120 some back to me. So I'm okay with spending that kind of money because I'm getting more than 3 fragrances. So it doesn't really have vetiver, or maybe the vetiver's kind of soft. My friend has it and he picks up vetiver on skin. But he said it's more like a soft floral vetiver take, kind of soft. I do not like Joma Shop. Last time I ordered from them, it took them a month and a half to get to me. I will never, ever buy anything from, what is that word? Sloma Shop. I'm cool. I will not purchase from them. And yeah, it's almost that time. I'm probably going to shut it down because I'm going out here shortly for the night. Okay. Later, Joe. Have a good one. And about that time. So I'm probably going to go shut down. And I got some things I got to do here. So I appreciate everybody who came to my channel, support, and hear me ramble on about fragrances and checking out different stuff. But I'll catch you guys next week. Until next time, smell your best, enjoy your Sunday night. God bless, and peace.